But let me talk about vulnerability. When women say, "Oh, I want you to be vulnerable and vulnerable," that's a great opportunity. As the players know, that's a great opportunity to build a connection with a woman. So you can build an emotional connection to where she can feel connected to you, and that is seductive in a way, right? If in not weakness, but when they say, "Oh, I want you to be vulnerable," some of the times they mean like they want to feel the connection to you, like they're not connected to you, like they don't feel connected to you, like you're there, they love you or they like you or whatever, but they don't feel the connection with you. And so a lot of the times vulnerability bridges that gap. So that's the player shit, and if you got some game, you could utilize that to get your woman to fall deeper in love with you. But that's not for this. I can't give you game on that today because I'll be here that'll be a whole nother episode. But that's in the course. How to get women to love, respect, and honor you, by the way. So I talk about it in there, and I talk about seduction mastery. But vulnerability, we was talking about, vulnerableness. A lot of the times, if it doesn't serve their feelings, meaning if your vulnerability is, I don't like the way you treated me, what you said hurt my feelings, they don't want to hear that shit. Right? They don't want to hear that shit. Now, again, if you have a woman who's willing to listen to you, and I forgot to say this earlier, so I'm going to say it again. I'm going to throw this in there. If you have a woman who is willing to listen to you and resolve, you also shouldn't be an emotional wreck. You don't want to be an emotional wreck. Like you always have problems. Everything, you so sensitive. Everything she say bothers you. And because you'll run a woman crazy with that shit. Now now you are problematic, basically. You basically being problematic. But yeah, man, there's no room for your emotions in your relationship until you make room for it. Standard, the average person, when you meet a woman, the average man, when you meet a woman, y'all meet each other, y'all getting to know each other, y'all fucking get together, right? And y'all say, "Oh, we're gonna make this work." There's at the beginning of that, it's not established. There's literally no room for your emotions. There's literally no room for your emotions in that situation at all until you make room for it. You see what I'm saying? So, men today are prisoners to their woman's feelings and emotions, right? When you can't express yourself to your woman about something that she did, you basically her slave. If you can't say, "Babe, I don't like the way you did that," that ain't. If you can't do that, you her slave. You living in a prison. You're in a prison in your own home. And what does this lead to? It leads up to bottled emotions, right? It leads up to bottled emotions, which leads up to mental health. I say mental. Mike Tyson, shout out to Mike Tyson. It leads up to bottled emotions, which leads up to mental health issues, which leads up to unproductive and destructive habits and coping mechanisms, drinking, drugs, tricking, gambling, and shit. Because you're trying to get them emotions off. You're trying to get them, suppress them emotions and feel better. You see, so you do unproductive things. You do destructive things to feel better because it's easier. You see what I'm saying? And that's a result of that. I believe the alcohol epidemic amongst men in the world come from dealing with shitty women who, don't care about you, basically. That's what I believe. I believe that. Fellas, I'm going to be teaching you the 3 secrets to make a woman fall in love with you. It's a free training, absolutely free. Click the link in the bio or the description or the comments, wherever you see this at. You got to come see this. You do not want to miss this. This is going to take your game to the next level. If you're a guy who struggles to keep women around, if you're a guy who struggles to make it out of the honeymoon phase of dating, 3 to 6 months, and then the woman goes ghost and leaves you. If you're a guy who struggles maintaining attraction and attention over a long term. If you're a guy who struggles maintaining a rotation of women, this is for you. You do not want to miss this. If you want to experience the pleasure that comes from a woman who's truly in love and open for you, You do not want to miss this. This is the place to be. Click the link in the bio, the description, or the comments. I'll see you there.